Go live. There we go. Hi, everybody. I almost said Shabbat Shalom. It's been that kind of a day.
We're reformed.
What?
We're reformed.
We were having a discussion before you
But
came
not
in.
too.
Oh, yeah. Let us. See what you need to do for yourself to sit in your seat in a way that is that feels solid and at ease. Take the time to check in with your own body and get yourself situated in such a way that you feel supported and secure. And begin to notice any places in your body that might be holding stress or tension. And just imagine that you can allow that gripping or holding or tension to just drain away all the way down through your body into your feet and into the earth. What may have come before in this day is past. And what has yet to be is not yet real. So let yourself really inhabit the totality of your body, and in this way begin to come into alignment with how you are experiencing this moment this afternoon. Wherever your feet may be resting, just take a moment to check in with that part of your body, to take an interest in what's going on in the soles of your feet and your toes, the upper surface of your feet, the instep, your ankles. And as you do so, see what it's like to open to real gratitude for the working of this part of your body and for everything that your feet have done for you this day, helping you to move about, get where you need to be. You might see what it's like now to gently bring your hands into your awareness, noticing first their position. You may have your fingers interlaced, or they may be resting on your thighs or your knees or some other part of your body. They may just be hanging relaxed from your wrists. But check in with that part of your body, with your hands, the palm of your hand, the back, all of your fingers and the wrists as well. And give yourself a moment to appreciate how exquisitely your hands function for you in all of their remarkable complexity. And that without even thinking about it very much, you can direct your hands to perform tasks for you as part of your body, this vessel. How remarkable that is. And from your hands, follow the path up your arms, around the elbows, through the upper arms, into your shoulders, up the neck, to your head and around to the front, checking in with your face, a part of our bodies that is so expressive of words, of emotions, singing, laughing, weeping, seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling. This part of our body that enables us in so many ways to experience the world around us, and miraculously to communicate some of that experience to others so that we are not entirely cut off and alone. This part of our body that in many ways enables us to exist in community. And again, if any part of your head from the front of your where your face is all the way around to the back of the neck and the scalp, if you notice that your neck is tight, that your shoulders are hunched, that there is constriction around the eyes, maybe your jaw could be a little more soft and relaxed, without working hard to change anything, just let this part of your body have some Shabbat. Let the peace of these moments be absorbed by your neck, your shoulders, your head, your face. And whatever feelings or thoughts may arise as you sit here, just notice them. There's no need to engage with them or judge them or hold them close or push them away. Let the thoughts and feelings that come up be like clouds that might drift by in the sky on a sunny afternoon. So often, because of the way that we are made, we live in our minds, and it is easy to forget this greater vessel, this greater entity, our bodies of which our minds are a part. And in reaching into and feeling and sensing and remembering our bodies as a whole, we might even experience a measure of what in Hebrew is called shlemut. Shlemut from the word shalom. The related word shalem, it means to be whole or complete, and shlemut therefore means integration, completeness, wholeness, unity. Remembering that we live in our bodies as well as our minds. And remembering that with these bodies we have so much to be thankful for. So we gently guide our focus, our attention now to the sensations of drawing breath in and then letting it out. This is Nishmat Chayim. In the words of Torah, this is the breath of life. As we have been breathing from the moment that we were born and have been breathing ever since. I'll take a minute or two just to be with the sensations of drawing and releasing breath. And when we realize that we've started thinking about something else, that we've forgotten about our breath, we understand that this is what happens, what is supposed to happen, that is part of the process. We haven't failed at anything. And we just return, we do teshuvah, we come back to taking an interest in our breath. So let's take the opportunity to sing a little something together. This is this nigun, has no words, that we're going to use. We do it from time to time. It's something we used to do when we had Shabbat services in the sanctuary, bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah. We used to start the service with this, and some of you will know it, and if not, listen and pick it up as we go, but it goes like this. We'll sing it a few times. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. All right. No rush. You can let your eyes open whenever you feel like you're ready. And we can pick up some of the weekday evening service. If you want a prayer book or need one, there's some on the shelf over there. Starts with Baruch Hu on page 4. And I'll give instructions about standing, but if you want to stay seated, you can. So. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. And on the next page, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidbaro ma'ariv aravim, v'chochma poteach sha'arim, uvidvuna meshane itim, Umachalif et hazmanim, umesader et hakochavim, b'mishmarotehem barakia kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom umevi layla, uma'avdil ben yom uvein layla, Adonai tzavaot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamid imloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. And on the next page, Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Mishpatim Otanu lemadeta Akein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokvenu uvkumenu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei toratecha uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki heim chayenu ve'yorech yameinu uvahem negeh yomam v'layla v'yahavatecha al tasir b'imenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael, Ohev v'amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Vayed. Please, welcome to have a seat. And continue over on page 12 with the V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartam ba'am v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech u'shachbecha u'b'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot ayadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'tavtam amezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru va'asitem kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim le'elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti echem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'hiyot lachem le'elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. So over on page 16, we sing Mi chamocha ba'ilim Adonai, as the Israelites did in Torah, who is like you, Adonai, in holiness and in the possibility of moving us from constriction and a sense of despair to a place of spaciousness and possibility, that we pass through the sea in our lives again and again, as does our world. So, Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot, Osef ele malchutecha, Ra'u vanecha bukeya, Yam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'eli anu ve'yamru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov v'ga'alo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai ga'al Yisrael. Page 18. We pray for shalom. Shalom in the immediate and individual sense of our own lives, our own rest this evening, and shalom, peace and wholeness and reconciliation and love for a world in which in every direction that we turn there is such a thirst and such a need for shalom. We'll sing Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha ya la 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 ya la 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 uperos aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. The Reader's Kaddish is on page 20. Yikadav yikadash shemei rabba v'yamad yivarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayerecho beit Yisrael b'agala u'vizman kari v'imru amen Yehi shmei rabba mivorach la'alam u'lomei amaya Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shemei D'Kudesha B'richu, Le'elam min kol birchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Da'amiran B'yama, V'imru, Amen. Page 74. We'll pick up with the Amidah, also called the Tefillah. First few blessings together, and then just quietly go off on our own, and you can sit when you feel like you're finished. Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi yagid tehilatecha Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, El Agadol Agibor Banora El Ayor Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'konei Hakol V'zocher Chastei Avot V'imahot U'mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem L'ma'an Shemo B'Yahava Melech Ozer Hoshia U'Magem Baruch atah Adonai Magen Abraham v'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai Mechayei Hakol Atah Rav L'Hoshia Mashiva Ruach U'Morid HaGashem Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed Mechayei Hakol B'Rachamim Rabim Samek Noflim B'Rafei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayim emunato lishenei afar Michamocha ba'al gevurot Umidom elach Melech meimit u'mechayeh Matzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman ata l'chayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayeh hakol Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh U'v'doshim b'chol yom Yehalelucha selah Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. יהיו לרצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי וגואלי. This is an interesting new perspective. I kind of like it. Good evening, everybody. Erev Tov. I'm kind of digging the acoustics in here. Isn't it like you can really hear people say? I mean, it's not the chapel, and I know it's kind of like suboptimal in that way, but nice low ceiling, sounds good. So, two things I wanted to mention. One is, I guess there's sort of two quick true stories. One of them is very recent, and as you might guess, I'm talking about this past Sunday when I had gotten a series of texts from Jill and saying, hey, we have something for you. Can you come out to the, and I'm like, well, there's no Sunday school. I don't really have to be there. And I forget, Jill says something like, well, to be transparent, like, we kind of need you to come, to the okay, fine. So I come out there, and there's like 20 people, 15, 20 people there. And here is this walking meditation labyrinth that has a little sign with your name on it. And I was speechless. I mean, I said something because I'm a rabbi, right? Like, I say something, but no. But I mean, I really, really was overwhelmed, and I don't think I've ever been overwhelmed in that way in my life before. What the people who did that, made that do, and I know there were people that I didn't even meet that day, was extraordinary. It was extraordinary, and I still haven't completely processed just how special it was and what it felt like to see that labyrinth. There is this, there are two phrases that came to mind. One is this, one of these midot, one of these virtues that comes from the Musar tradition. It's hakarat hatov, which means recognizing goodness. And it's usually the goodness that others have done, recognizing how the people around you make your life what it is. Yeah, there was definitely that, although more than that. The other phrase that came into my mind, it's one of my really favorite little, it's not even a verse, it's a verb, a fragment of a verse regarding Jacob just before he's going to meet his brother Esau, and he's panicked. And he says to God, Katonti, Mekola Chasidim. Now, Katonti comes from the word katan, which is an adjective that means little, small. And so they turned it into a verb, right? Too small or to be small. So he's saying, like, I am smaller than all of the goodness and all of the mercy that has been done to me, or noticing this goodness and this mercy gives me a feeling of humility, not in the sense of, not humility like low self-esteem, like, oh, whatever, but more just the sense of I am part of something much bigger than myself, and sometimes I am the recipient of such goodness. And so all of that really, that word like katonti, like, wow, The other thing that I wanted to share is that, well, first of all, I went out on the this afternoon on my way to lunch or something, I took the time to walk the labyrinth, and it's great. You know what they say? Highly recommend. We need to do Yelp reviews of like the labyrinth, but because for reasons I can't quite articulate yet, but just trust me, it's a great thing to do. And the other thing that I wanted to just mention, I said like, just by way of like a little story or an experience, is when I first started going on these series of these 4 silent retreats for IJS, this rabbinic retreats, and we would do yoga, and we would do lots of prayer stuff and text study, and we would do meditation on the breath, and we would also do walking meditation. Now, you know, when you get like instructions for meditation, you sort of learn that like you're not going for a particular goal. It's not like, well, this was successful meditating and this was not, right? It's all kind of part of the process, and that also there's one that Sheila Weinberg in one of her recorded meditations says, can you accept the entire process that is happening, letting go of the need to get this right? I found walking meditation very hard to let go of the need to get it right, because over and over again we would do these walking meditations, and some people are like walking with their hands behind their backs. You know, we're in this retreat center, we're like out in these rolling hills in the Hudson Valley walking, you know, and some people are walking with their eyes closed like this, and I'm having this feeling like, why are we doing what is this, and why are we doing it? And I must not be getting it, right? There you go, right? Like, I must not be getting this right. For myself, something eventually dawned on me, which was that what I kept saying in my head was, pay attention to how your foot feels when it hits, you know, right? And then I realized that in my own mind, there was something about the phrase "pay attention" that was punitive. Why aren't you paying attention, right? You know, why aren't you paying attention, right? Like, you know, like a teacher catches you daydreaming, and it's like you're not paying attention. And what eventually came into my mind was an alternative phrase that I thought might get me the same place, which was take an interest, right? Like, what's it like to be interested in walking, which is normally something that we do without really paying attention. And at least for me, I'm not saying like, then I got walking meditation, but it took away some of this judgment that I realized was there and was sort of like getting me all tangled up, and just like, okay. And I think in some ways, in terms of being present to the act of walking, I think the labyrinth, I'm beginning to see, really does that, because you're walking, but you're also being led. But where you're being led, quote unquote, doesn't lead anywhere in particular. It's just sort of taking you around, and its twists and turns are not what you expect, right? And sometimes you can get a little disoriented, because at one point I was like, I looked up and there was the sign on the pole. I'm like, wait, did they move that? Yeah, like it was here, now it's over here. And I'm like, no, it's still where it was. I'm just like completely turned around. You know, this is, I think, when it helps not to have any sense of direction, which is kind of me. I am thinking about some way of doing at least one of these meditations in a way that centers around using the labyrinth. I don't know exactly what that looks like. If you have suggestions, I'll be happy to, you know, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to hear them. But one thing that I thought of was somehow cutting the liturgy way down and integrating it perhaps into V'ahavta, because we have Uvlechta Kavaderech, when you walk the way, right? And what would it be like to like do that? There's a bench there. Thank you, Amy, for replacing the decrepit old bench that had a little plaque for my parents on it. And I was thinking, Uvshachbacha, when you lie down, or it could be when you sit down, Uvkumecha, when you rise up. Like, could I sit on the bench and then stand up, and then Uvlechtecha and like walk? I don't know. They're all incoherent ramblings on, you know, how to incorporate or make use of that. But we'll think about it. Anyway, you know, the major thing is just, good Lord, thank you for that. It really does mean more to me than I can say, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate that it's for everybody, and that makes that it is for everybody makes it better. So thank you for that.
Physically,
Other side of the just walk, cut through the parking circle, in the thing, and it's on that grassy area just past it. Yeah.
I'd like to shout out Jill and Amy
Yes.
for that project. and
Yes.
all their hard work and time they put in.
Who?
You, Alex.
Yeah. Who's here? Who worked on it? People who are here. A bunch. Yeah. Yeah. No, it was just unbelievably, inexpressibly sweet. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Aleinu, my friends. Inside back cover sticker. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, v'tei gedula liyotzei bereshit, shehu asanu k'shomrei ha'adama, v'hu samanu k'shlichei ha'torah, shehu sam chayenu itam, v'goraleinu im kol ha'olam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom ahu, yeh Adonai echad, Ushemo echad. Kaddish is on 598. Anybody have anyone that they wanted to mention?
Professor Ellen Bard.
Yes.
One of my attendees at Shabbat services where I work lost her son.
All right, so Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabba b'yama divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael ba'adala u'bizman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach la'alam al'omei amaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh V'yitadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha barichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. Let's gather around the table. All throughout our world, may those who hold the reins of power wherever they may be hear the cries of those who are suffering and bring to this world a greater measure of rachamim, of compassion, of tzedek, of justice, and of shalom, of peace. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, may the Holy One bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, may the Holy One shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, may the Eternal be with you and help you to find shalom in a world of shalom and goodness and peace. And together we say, Amen. Amen. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Could I also
Good
say,
evening.
because there are also people here who may not have come out and physically worked on the labyrinth, but they contributed financially,
Oh.
because it's an independent thing from
Yes.
the gala budgets.
Yeah, no, thank you.
We've got
I've rambled long enough, but oh my God, yeah, thank you. You don't
They
need to hear me.
deserve
You don't need to hear me
recognition.
mumbling more about how great it is. So yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your week. Yeah, Shabbat Shalom in advance. All right. Let's see.
We tried to, let everybody in the group. I had little pieces.